Hello there, YouTube. Welcome into the Twitch chat. We've had quite a rowdy night tonight, as all I can say. We've been live for a few hours, having a nice wee chat over here on twitch.tv/melodic_Hammond. Here we are now, though, about to play a game called The Mute House, which is effectively a love letter to Resident Evil 1. It's an indie game, indie dev. It just came out a few days ago. I'm really looking forward to this. Very passionate about the early Resident Evil games. And we're going to boot it up and we're going to see what it's all about. And it should be good. Should be good. So welcome everyone. And let's see how it all goes. I just realised I'm going to need to open up a chat for YouTube as well, just in case anybody does pop up. We'll do that.
Here, right here.
Right here.
Will be met
I'm hungry.
In a minute. Right, let's just get a little chat opened and we'll get this organised and then we're going to play some of the Mute House. I'm very excited to check this out. Very excited. Thank you everybody for all your mad bits and tangiers and all sorts. I'm very worried because Sadgul earlier got me two things off throne that were mysterious and unknown. And he said, and it basically says something like live your best life or something, or like I can't remember what it was, but it was basically something that makes me concerned. So that's going to be an absolutely mad one. Okay, we've now got that sorted. Like I'm concerned what's going to arrive at the door. I really am. Right, here we are then. I'm looking forward to this. It's going to be great. The Mute House, folks. The Mute House. It's going to be so beautiful. Hello, Spartan Stud. Welcome in. It's going live, Dock and Cover. No more Tangia. I mean, wow. What a night we've had tonight, eh? What a night, folks. So look at this. This game may be considered violent and cruel. That's kind of a similar kind of thing of what you would normally get in the Resi games. There may be scenes of like violence and gore. New game. Let's just see what happens. Let's see what it's all about, everybody. Let's go. Let's see. I've got a nice wee licorice tea. Licorice and peppermint. Do we have anybody in chat tonight that likes licorice? That old chestnut. Right, okay. 1999. Book.
It's time to
Nope. Hi, I just wanted to... No more.
I'm gonna call Child Protective Services. It's time to stop.
That's amazing. He's got a clock in his hand as well. Right, here we go. Let's go, folks. Oh, look at this. I'm sorry, but I kind of missed a little bit what happened at the start. Regular licorice tea. If not, you can shove up your brown void. It's not red, unfortunately. Right, so we have got a lighter. Here we go. Holy fuck, just thrown in a jump scare. How brutal. Look at this game! How cool! How cool. I just bought this. It's got an introductory price as well. 10% off, everybody. Not sponsored. But so far, this is good. There you go. Did you also get a fright there, Greeny? Let me just see. Right. Right. Oh, what's this that we got over here, actually? Is that a wee bit of paper? Oh, a wee document there. More disappearances in Ashtown Forest. Concern has grown around the city. For a year now, the forest on the edge of Ashtown is the scene of strange disappearances. They seem to have increased in recent weeks. Mrs. Brown, a resident of the town whose son has been missing for a month now, testifies. What do the police do? There's something in the forest. How much longer are we going to let our children, our families and our friends go missing? Investigation favour the lead of wild animals. Oh shit, son. Couldn't help it. Well, there you go. You cheeky wee jobby, you, Nixie. You cheeky wee jobby. There you go. There you go. There's a Scottish word for you, jobby. Quality police, indeed. I looked away and I swear you said strange appearances. I was maybe just reading it really quickly. I'm really impressed with all the graphics so far. It's looking cool. We're moving into a mansione. One thing that's tripping me out though is I can't hear footsteps. which is interesting. I mean, it's not Resident. We're not playing Resident Evil. Oh, I can hear my footsteps there. I do have the volume turned down. I see disappearances.
It's been 84 years.
We're finally here. We're finally here. We're finally playing the game. Who would have thought? Kind of like how I heard, vaginas earlier. Vaginas! Well, I seen a tree move there and I kind of panicked, but everything's good. I wonder if I should turn the volume up a wee bit, but the problem is, I had this issue earlier where if I tab out, my controller seems to stop working, but maybe it'll just work, I don't know. We'll continue for now. Continue for now. I don't know what you said. I must just be speaking really quickly and really Scottish. It's definitely interesting. Some games do that with me. Yeah. Oh no, it's locked. Well, what are we going to do about that, everybody? What are we going to do? How the hell am I meant to get in a door if it's locked? What am I meant to do about said door being closed? There must be either another way, or there'll be a key, or... Ooh, rusty key. Is the rusty key going to open the big door? Let's have a look. An old rusty key, it seems to have been abandoned or hidden. Does anybody do that? Well, actually, didn't tell me if you do it or not, but hide a key out underneath a plant pot or something. I don't, but it's one of these things, eh? Wee rusty key hidden in the plant. Rusty's not a key, he's a dog. Maybe his ears are up, like, who's talking about me? I love that how dogs are so smart. They like to listen, they do listen. What, you Scottish? You would never have guessed. Next say, you'd never have guessed. Imagine me saying Scottish words, how funny is that? Hide the sausage. Indeed, hide the sausage. Oh no, it's fucking Jason, or... What? This is really not what I was hoping for. I thought you were for Germany. Ich bin Melodic Hammond. There you go. Un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq. No, that's French. And then sieben, acht, neun, zehn. For some reason in my head, when I was younger, I learned a little bit, it's a wee bit of French. I learned a wee bit of French, but then also, I learned a wee bit of German at primary school because my teacher spoke that. And then I went a wee bit of French at high school. And they just combined in my head. Hello, Jodie, thanks so much for the raid. Welcome, all you lovely, lovely folks. Welcome in, everybody. How are we doing, Jodie? How was the stream? How is everybody doing? Lovely to see you. Thank you very much for the raid. You were doing some Just Chatting. How did that go for you? Right, what's this saying? A pile of trash. What the fuck is in there? Smells unbearable. We're playing a game, if anybody's just wondering. I'm Melodic Hammond, big lover of music, big lover of horror games. We do a variety here, though, as well. We've been chatting a lot tonight as well. We've done a lot of chatting. Oh, we can go in this way. And we're checking out a new game called The Mute House. It's kind of for the fans of old school Resident Evil games and those kind of tank control games. But we're having a bit of fun with that. How was DBD? Oh, you played DBD? Oh, nice. And you ended up on Just Chatting. Lovely. How was the DBD games? The fact that you ended on Just Chatting, was it because the DBD games were quite rough? And if you guys don't know Jodie Frampton, wonderful streamer, very supportive of the community. We appreciate her very much here. Go and check her out. Drop a follow, all that jazz if you haven't done so. Oh, look at this wee place we've got here. I can't believe there was somebody with like a hockey mask cutting about earlier. Kind of sell there's noise in there. Can't see. We'll stay away from that. Lots of toxicness, yeah. Sometimes you get that with DBD. You just got to take a step back and give it a break. And look at all you lovely people welcoming everybody in. Lovely, lovely. Make yourself comfortable, grab a snack, absolutely. But yeah, sometimes you get them. And no worries at all. Hope your friend's birthday goes well, T. Hope you enjoy it. Have fun. Have fun. But we've had a lot of variety tonight. We started with some music. We did a wee bit of fun with that. And then we did a lot of chatting. And then here we are playing some games. It's been a really nice night, actually. It's been fun. Yeah. Right back at you, Jodie. Go and get yourself some food. And we'll speak to you soon. Have a good one. Get some good food. Thank you once again for the raid. Welcome in all you lovely folks. And if anybody does want to stick around and chill out with the Ham fam, would be lovely to have you here. And if not, understand. But we appreciate you here. All the love to chat. Right, we've got lots of barrels, loads of interesting things. We've got a candle there. Locked doors. Let me see. There's another locked door. Interesting. A lot of locked doors, actually. So we had a rusty key, but we've used that. I think we used that to get in here. Is there any other doors that are locked? Is that where we came from? What is this? Whatever I have to get out of here. Yeah, we do need to get out of here. I would very much appreciate getting out of here. The light leads the way. It looks like we've maybe got a wee puzzle that we've got here. Is this another door that's locked? It is. All the doors, man. But yeah, this game only came out on Monday, I believe it was. Brand new game. It is an indie game. It's indie dev and all that, but they've put a hell of a lot of work into it from what I've heard and what I've seen. And just the kind of whole thing is, yeah. It's definitely the kind of game that when 8-Bit Beard suggested it in the Discord, I mean, I think he suggested it for a reason because he knows that I like to play these kind of games. Right, nothing useful. Interesting observation, Mr. Bond. Right, well, we're just going to have to keep exploring, shall we? Keep having a wee bit of an explore. Oh, wait a minute, did I just turn that candle on? I mean, when I say turn it on, I've lit the candle, I've got a torch in my hand. Or I've got a lighter in my hand, not a torch. We do have that. Sometimes that can open doors, sometimes these things can open doors and open all sorts of unexpected things in these type of games. So what does it say? It says the light leads the way, so, I mean, the light is going to tell me where to go. Look at all these candles. We maybe just need to follow the candles. There might be some candles we need to light up. How romantic. There's candles everywhere, Spartan. Candles everywhere. Not too long ago, we had a mad storm here over in Scotland, and I heard a lot of people sitting. One of my poor friends, I woke up with no electricity, but my friend, and that doesn't happen often at all. It was really bad. And we don't usually get things that bad either. Maybe once every 10 years. But my friend woke up and he, or maybe not once every 10 years, maybe a wee bit more than that, but he had no power all day. He broke the candles out. Does have the vibe though. 3 days, well there you go, fucking hell man. It was really bad. Fuck that. 3 days, man, fuck. Right. That's wild. I'm wondering, I feel like there is a candle over there, and it's probably over there for a reason. It does make me wonder. There are a few options, a few places that we could go here. I slept through my power cut as well. I just remember waking up and it was cold, and I was just like, oh, that, and then I realised obviously nothing was on, including my alarm clock. Right, I don't see anything here. Some areas around our town. Wow, really? They're still without power? Wow. I believe it as well. That's why I initially said once every 10 years, because it was really bad. What is this? Whatever I have to get out here. So we've already read that. You lost power for 3 days once as well. Yeah, that's horrendous. If that happens, everything in your fridge and freezer is done. Just about. Like, you got to think about all these kind of things where it's like, fuck, all that food and whatever else. Nothing useful. Nothing useful. Cool. Oh, wait a minute. We can light this up. Maybe. Can we light this up? There is. It looks like there's a thing here, but it doesn't seem to have any candles in it, actually. So maybe something to do with that. Certain power lines blue and the transformer went on fire. Not far from us. That's, well, I've got a friend that's about 5 minutes away and they lost power for a day pretty much, which is still a lot. But yeah, I can imagine if there was anything like that was that bad. That's wild. The summertime is pretty typical for my house to be out of power for a long time. Last time it happened was 24 hours. God damn, it's like, you'll probably have all sorts of like preparation that you need to do. Like, I've got a friend that works in a shop and he was saying that there was loads of people in after the storm buying candles and lighters and all sorts of kind of things, because people realise, oh, I'm not prepared for this. I'm not prepared for these kind of things. I can imagine if it is more regular, you'd probably get prepared for that. I don't know where to go here, folks. I'm actually trying to figure this one out. There must be something I've not quite sussed out yet. That's unfortunate. It's like, god damn it. You got a wood stove with a glass front. Well, there you go. That'll work. That'll work well. I remember the regular power cuts we had. Oh, did you get them a lot in the 70s? I think I remember them vaguely happening when I was younger a bit more often. I have absolutely no idea how I even got in here, folks. I have absolutely no idea. What the hell? Let me see. It said that the light will lead the way. As crafter lost the flashlight with my battery tools. Well, that's good. That's good. That's really good. Handy stuff to have, Spartan. As a carpenter, a lot of yeah, of course. Oh, you're usually not prepared. It's like, I can imagine one of these things. You just probably just kind of put it to the side. You just doesn't really. It always happens when you least expect it. That's what I'm trying to say. I feel like there's maybe a button or something that I don't know. So right away, it's a little bit of a strange one. Have I been down this way? Oh, wait a minute. That looks like there's something. So we lit that up. Oh, you motherfucker. There we are. We got it. We got it eventually. It was one of the candles I missed. There we are. It did say the light will lead the way. I knew it was something to do with light. Virtual is saying, no idea what folk with babies on formula would have done. Wow, it's a very good point, because you'd need a fridge, I'd imagine. With it, oh no, you use a kettle. I don't know these things, but I know that you'd get some kind of baby food where you'd probably need a fridge. But yeah, a kettle, there you are. We were lucky our power just flickered once. Mine's flickered a little bit as well. It was scary. You're like, wait a minute, where's my electricity flickering here? Happened in the winter a couple of times. Oh, that must be so bad. Didn't come back until noon. Cuddle with Frodo and my kids here warm. Oh, such a shame. It's like, that's difficult. That's a tricky one. For sure. You got to make sure you've got adequate blankets for those times. Look at that guy's face in the corner there. We've had all sorts of chats tonight. We've spoke about all sorts of things, and hopefully it can help people be prepared for emergencies. Get everything, take care with things. Is bread, who cares? Not important, I'm moving out, right, okay, not important. It's a big kitchen. Big kitchen, I must admit. All the good stuff for making delicious food. Very delicious. Okay, there's a door that's open. Hallelujah. Yes, strikes, power cuts. Oh, yeah, cuts a whole shitstorm of things, I can imagine. So there's a lot of Power cuts in the 1970s United Kingdom were caused by a combination of industrial action, oil crisis, and coal shortages. Damn, I can imagine that would have been mental, Gandalf. Damn, my parents would have grew up through that as well. I'm going to ask them about that. I'll need to remember. And ask them about that. Tea lights are a cheap way. This is true. You can get quite a big packet of tea lights and just pop them somewhere under the cupboard somewhere, or on a shelf or wherever. Good stuff. There are still embers in the fireplace, burning away. Dexter's lying against my back. I can't move. Dexter's the boss. You're not allowed to move. Not allowed to. Not allowed. Tea's for drinking, not for lighting. Ha 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 ha. When I was reading that initially, I kind of thought to myself tea, but it's because I was drinking tea. But you can try like it'd be like one of the flaming Lambo drinks. You light that up, but it's like a tea instead. It's not quite the same. Right, here we are. Speaking of flaming Lambos, I'm now 29 days completely detoxed out my box. And that includes no alcohol, as well as sugar and sweeteners. It's been a quick month. Very quick month. Right, we're going backwards. There you get the confetti. Let's go. It's been a quick one, hasn't it? I've done dry January, basically, just about. It's the 31st of January now, technically, so there you go. Happy days. I didn't do it on the 1st of January, I did it on the 2nd, but I don't think that counts. I think that counts. Okay, we have got an interesting kind of looking mansion here. A big giant table, all sorts of things. All sorts of things going on. I wonder if we can find a map somewhere. That would be useful. Where? Right, so we've been in this kitchen, we've explored, but there might be some items somewhere about that'll help. The live chat, when we met up, had a cup of tea that was more sugar than tea. A chocolate cake, you know, both a pack and I thought it was a bit much for a coffee shop. Aye, that's right, folks. I was stuffing my face like fuck. As soon as the camera goes off, I'm fucking in that cupboard. Tea biscuits, chocolate digestives, fucking caramel wafers, the whole shebang. Having it with my tea. Oh, nice, Kerry. Do you know, maybe, like, do you normally drink a lot of energy cans? Do you drink a lot of energy juice? Because that could be a big factor of, like, you having a bit of a hard day. You might be having withdrawals. Hobnobs, oh my god, man. Hobnobs are fucking amazing. Aye. Hobnobs. Them as well. Any other biscuits? Biscuits if you're for the UK, that is. Oh, wait a minute. I know the biscuits for the UK are like hobnobs and tea biscuits and all that. And in the US, to us, it's like a scone. It's very different. But I wonder in Europe what a biscuit is. I wonder if in Europe, if it's the same as British way. Aye, chalky hobnobs, man. There you go. Over 1k calories in a pack. So what? As long as you enjoy it, you can make up for it later. Make up for it later. Right, we seem to be into a big hallway here, aren't we? This is vast. Can we light these up? There are candles there, but I don't think we can light them up. I don't quite think we can light them up. What does this say? What is this? Whatever. I have to get out of here. I have to get out of this nightmare. Exactly what I need. Well, there you go, Mushy. Exactly. You need to put on what you said, so there you go. Might do the trick. Just saw the Discord recently. Good thing you managed to get. Oh, yeah, Kingzilla. What I will say, I said this earlier. Like, we spoke in depth about it all earlier. Maybe about 2 to 3 hours into the stream, I've probably spoke a good hour and a half about it all. About I lost my phone on Tuesday. Somebody stole it when I was at a gig. I got pickpocketed. At the end of the night, there was phone cases all over the floor. But basically, it was a large venue, very busy, and there was clearly a target of. There was a group of criminals in there, and yeah, I was one of the people that unfortunately that happened to. So if you want to hear about all that, please do check out the Twitch VOD, and if you want full detail and all the chat and discussion that came with it. But absolutely, thank you, Kingzilla. I appreciate that, honestly. I've got some stuff sorted. But I'm by no means out of the fucking out of the forest, out of the woods, however the saying goes. So it's all still in progress, but definitely I'm in a much better place than I was on Tuesday night, and just being here hanging with the community, having a chat with everybody and all that, it's been really, really fucking helpful for the mind. Helpful for the mind. Right, let me see if was that another door that I seen there? Jaffa cakes, that's another one. Biscuits is literally French for twice cooked. Wow, biscuits twice. That's unbelievable, Clarko. So it's even different in French. Kerry saying, I had been for a wee bit there because I hadn't slept. Oh yeah, so I needed a boost during the day, trying to get away from it. Good idea. I went through it. It was a few months ago. I got back into drinking energy juice. It was the diet stuff. You could argue that's maybe worse in some ways, better in other ways. But I got to a point where I was it was only a small time, but I was drinking one of them a day. And when I was younger as well, I remember I was heavy into the energy juice. But yeah, I try to cut back for it nowadays. Because the one thing that gets me with energy juice is it gives me heartburn, and I feel like my stomach is just getting destroyed by it. I feel like if I drink energy juice solid for 2 months, my stomach is like pissed off. Right, this is saying library. So yeah, everything in moderation though, I suppose, eh? Everything in moderation. But I've not had heartburn once over the last 29 days. So it just goes to show you. Right, we'll go through here. You ever had one a day if I was lucky? There was a point, a very small period of time when I had 2 a day at one point. It wasn't every day, but there were some days where I would have one in the morning and I'd be like, right, you know what, I'll just have another one later on in the day. And that's all fine and well, whatever else. But I know from my personal experience that my stomach was the thing that suffered the most, and I benefited by cutting it out. But yeah, but I get it as well, as they're very tasty, and they definitely give you a kick right up the arse and get you in gear. We've lots of places to explore here, folks, but there's no... Well, we've already been down here, but I was just seeing if there was anything. I'm going to probably... Unfortunately, we can't open that. I might need a key or something. Let's just we'll head back up the stairs. Head back upstairs, see if we can find anything. I'm also not very sure how this game saves. Like, if there's like a specific... It's bread, who cares? I'm not sure if there's like a specific kind of thing. A high level of caffeine was the culprit. Well, there you go, Gandalf. That's maybe... Well, the thing is, Gandalf, I've been drinking loads of coffee, and I've been fine. I've still not had any heartburn. So there is that side of the argument too. It's been black coffee, just totally straight up fresh black coffee, freshly ground beans. Saying that though, I do like my coffee to be diluted a bit. But it's all good. It's been good. But I've also been eating all my Greek yogurt and everything. That probably helps. It's what helps to get you out of the house. Most of my house sorted. Is fair, Kerry? It is. No, the energy juice, it does. It does give you a right Right boot in the holio. Oh, this is not good. It does like, oh, we got an achievement. Complete an introduction. Nice. When I was like studying for something, I started drinking energy juice again, and I found it was like, wow, it totally blasted me off. Like, what is this saying then? Emily, what are you doing?
It's been almost a week. You know what the odds are to find someone after that.
I'm the big sister, Curtis. I should have been there to protect her.
You don't have to blame yourself if you have to call you know what I mean. Scary stories around a campfire in the woods.
I warned
Indeed.
her. I told her about the vanishings.
It's not your fault.
That makes sense, Gandalf. Yeah. Well, there you go then.
Emily? Emily, do you hear me?
Emily, do you hear
The
me?
signal isn't doing well around here.
Tell me where you are.
In front of this old house, in the middle of the woods.
The old Foley Mansion. I thought that
Foley
must have been
Mansion.
abandoned a while.
Interesting. And not the Spencer
The door
Mansion.
is open. I don't know. There's something with this house. It freaks me out.
It's haunted.
I'll
Spooky.
stay at the station tonight. I can cover you, but you're on your own. Call me by radio if anything happens.
Thank you, Kurt. I'm going inside.
Almost me. The mute house. There you are. We're in the mute house,
Have to
folks.
find Amber.
I have to find Amber. Fix your auto mod before I do. What do you know? One thing that I can't do is I can't tab out right now. I need to find a save point, but no, I'd like. I mean, know that I would do that now. But yeah, I'll have a look. It's weird. I can't remember who it was that said it, but supposedly Twitch had done something with with moderation stuff where it's got some sort of learning. I don't know if it's machine learning or whatever, but it's got some sort of intelligent learning. So maybe it just triggers off for various silly words initially. Missing all the good messages. Terrible. Give you a kick up the arse for free. Ah ha ha ha. There you go. Does the job. Let's get somebody to give you a kick up the arse. Someone that delivers drinks told me a pallet of energy drinks was leaking on the warehouse floor and started to eat the concrete. Ha ha ha. Well, that's fucking mad. Hey, almost gives me a like mark. There you go. There you go. Oh yeah, Sneak Energy. I've heard a lot of streamers promoting it as well. I know a few streamers that have promoted that, and that's cool. I'd like, yeah. I don't know. I've never actually tried it before, so I can't say. I can't really say. I'd need to try it, but I'm sure it's sugar free. That's one thing. Once again, you could argue that's either good or bad. But Kane, stop leaving keys lying around everywhere you go. What's wrong with you? Does that mean there's going to be keys everywhere? I put the key to the library in the basement and closed the door upstairs from the inside. We can't take more risks by letting another stranger wander into the house. Do you understand? Well, it looks like there's another stranger just wandered in. It's taking over. Yeah, the robots, the machines, they're all taking over. What are we going to do, Mark? It's terrible. Since the weird stuff get all modded, several channels makes sense. And now you're back for your hair dye, chill. It just needs to dry for the next 2 hours because it's thick. Well, there you go. It's a very thick dye. I will look forward to seeing it. That's going to be so cool. It's going to be very, very exciting. How's the mute house? Is it mute? It's very hush-hush, very quiet. Can't hear very much. But so far, I mean, yeah, we've just recently got in. Look at this. Does this not give you a little bit of a Resident Evil vibe? A little bit of that vibe? Check out this mansion. It's quite interesting. We've only just started to explore it. We're only just a short bit into this game as well, so we've not been doing it very long. We were chatting so long and so much. But so far so good. We've passed the introduction and now we're basically just started the main game. There's obviously some stress that employees in Twitch telling their manager that machine learning won't work, but they're just ignoring it. Well, there you go. Maybe. Find out the sentence. Look like his wife gets modded, but looks like her husband doesn't. That's a bit sexist. It's a bit weird. Back from sugar free but filled with sweeteners. Tried to get half the fizzy juice and I failed. There you are. Me and you, pals. So there we are. Very, very early Resi. Well, it's got a bit of the early Resi vibes, Mushy, for sure. Definitely looks like a Spencer Manager. It does, doesn't it? And that is why somebody recommended it to me. And it's been, so far, been very cool. It only came out on Monday, so it is new. Indie dev, indie game. Very cool. It looks amazing. One person made this. Is this not just incredible? Various books. It's given me a little bit of a Tormented Souls vibe as well, but that's... We're talking about modern games of this style. One dev? I believe so. Yeah. Yeah, Mark. Which is kind of absolutely nuts. But have a look. We can look it up. I don't want to tab out though, just in case.
Hurt. Something's wrong here.
Absolutely, Mark. Absolutely. It's mad.
Copy? Curtis? Damn it.
That covers me. Right, what's this? 9mm cartridges has been added. Well, we've got some ammo. That's a good sign. Welcome to Tactical Intervention Manual. You will learn how to use your equipment effectively and face hostility with a cool head. Use of flashlight. So it's just basically a little guide, I suppose. So as an APD instead of RPD, wow, that's clearly a hats off to that. You're equipped with a tactical flashlight in case of intervention in a dark environment. Doesn't take space in your inventory and does not need batteries. Use it as much as you need. See, inventory is a word that I always have two ways to say it, and I don't know if what one's right or if it even matters. But sometimes I'll say inventory and sometimes I'll say inventory. I don't know. Do any of you guys? So we'll say inventory number 1, inventory number 2, inventory number 1, inventory number 2. Do you say that word? And if so, which way do you say it? Inventory number 1, inventory number 2. How do you guys say that? Inventory, not infantry. Inventory. Inventory. See, inventory, is that one that I've just made up? Do you say inventory here? Do you say that? Inventory. 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 Invin labor. Yeah, terrible. But you say so it looks like Sadgirl says it the other way. Oh, various books. I thought we were maybe going to push them there. So it looks like it looks like a couple people say it one way. Most people say inventory. I just need to make a mental note in my head how I should say it going forward. Even though I'm an adult, yeah, I'm in early 30s and all that jazz. I've been speaking for a while, but there's still plenty of words that I don't know how to pronounce them. You said nay politics. Nay politics, please, nay politics. It was Clarkio that said nay politics, but I also agreed. I just pronounced it inventory, as in I have a pair of scissors in my inventory. Inventory. All right, so you've got the Tory at it, right? So, hi. So do you like... I suppose that could make a decision. Inventory and inventory. One of them has Tory in it. That might be able to make up. Might help me make up my mind. What a mess. I see scuff marks on the wall. I've been speaking for a while, not long enough. Good thing you're trying the game. I was curious about it. Yeah, Kingzilla. Yeah, that's awesome. Well, I'm glad that if anybody's been looking to see what this game's all about, glad we're going to we're checking it out. And Kerry, I'm going to watch Try Fall Asleep. Need to buck up. The courage to actually get up early phone the dogs this time. You got this, Kerry. You absolutely got this. I've got faith get yourself a good wee sleep, a nice wee relaxing one. Get them alarms set, and tomorrow's going to be a better day. Absolutely will be. I've got faith. So an unassuring scene. I feel like I can move it, but it seems stuck. So I feel like there's going to be some sort of puzzle for that then. What we do have a thing here. Only monsters fear their own reflection. That's what my mate always said to me. Sad Girl saying, but everything we say over here, sorry, I just catching up the chat there. Everything we say over here either sounds like a threat or we are sleepy. It's fucking inventory, man. It's a fucking inventory. It's maybe different. The inventory. Inventory. I'm trying to think, how would an Irish person say inventory? The inventory. Inventory. It'd probably be, you do a Scottish accent, Sad Girl, so what can I say? That's a bloody inventory, I tell ya. I checked the bloody inventory. Accent is a hate crime. That's it. I'm getting fucking locked up. Absolute offensive language. So this is Moorcroft Castle. Interesting. Almost makes me think a wee bit of Resident Evil 7? Resident Evil 8, actually, sorry. Resident Evil 8. Just no. I'm bloody trying to tell you 33 times. I know that the 33 thing is maybe a Dublin thing, isn't it? Or it's maybe a... No, Dublin. It is Dublin. Maybe the kind of sort of south. But like, Sad Girl wouldn't say that. Am I right in thinking that? Stop. Auditioning for Row Mrs. Brown's Boys. Please no, please no. Or Father Ted. Right, let's go check the other side. Library locked on the other side. It's nice it's got a library, but it looks like there's a wee bit RPD blended into this area, which is cool. We've got some ammo. Oh, we do have a gun, actually. We might need to use this. We might need to use said gun. We've got it equipped at least. How do I use it? Right, okay. Right, cool. Trying to impersonate a Northern Iron Man and go Southern Irish. It's a declaration of war, I tell ya. Father Ted was funny. Whereas Mrs. Brown's voice. I'm just going to speak Irish for the rest of the night. Mrs. Brown's voice, fucking awful. Please name her. Planet Mushy, why would you say such a thing to me? I'm just here trying to do a stream, trying to enjoy my game. This game called The Mute House. Fantastic. Beautiful, exquisite. The one that I definitely can't do is Welsh. I can't do Welsh. I kind of stand for something. Fuck me, I need to get my wee leprechaun. That was funny, I'm sorry. That was funny, Sad Girl. And Redheadorama, hello there, welcome, welcome. Lovely to see you. I know you guys, Red's friends with the wonderful Vex, wonderful Chell, and wonderful communities in between. Hello there, thank you very much for the raid. How are we all doing? Hope you had a fantastic stream. Welcome, welcome everybody. Vex sent us, let's go. I love that. Well, Vex, thank you very much for suggesting to come over to me for the raid. If you guys don't know me, I'm Melodic Hammond. You've maybe seen me in Vex or Chell's channel, and I'm a big lover of horror games. I love the Resident Evil games. That's how, interestingly, I met Chell through Resident Evil, and I met Vex through Chell, but it turns out there was a musician that I listened to who knows Mady Magic, who knows Vex as well. I remember there was a sort of Australian connection that I found through a different means as well. So it's just like, it's weird how the internet's small. The world's small sometimes. But that, how interesting is that? What a small world. So that was able to make this weird kind of connection that was just like full circle. Completely unexpected. But yeah, I'm a Scottish streamer, if you don't know. And I am a big lover of horror games. I also love music. And we're trying out a game tonight called The Mute House, and it's meant to be very Resident Evil 1 like. Your voice is legendary. Thank you very much, Sriracha. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I've just got a wee bit of the Scottish accent, so a day. Some people, if you've never heard much Scottish before, I've heard people say, oh, it's interesting because I know what you're saying, but at the same time I don't. And is that I technically speak Scottish English. You've got like British English or British English, American English. You've got Scottish English as well. So it's interesting. And I know all three pretty well, actually. And I think being on Twitch really helps with that as well. But when you're Scottish, you watch a lot of TV shows and films, at least I did when I was growing up, with a lot of English people and a lot of American people. Whereas the other way about, you guys, you do get some popular Scottish accents in movies, and I think a lot of people can like the Scottish accent and things, but you don't hear it as commonly. So there we go. But how was your stream, Red? I hope it went well. Thank you, Slowky, for the follow too. This is one of the wee songs that I made. You thought it was an RE1 again? Exactly, Vex. Thank you very much for the following. Welcome in. Yeah, this game is basically Resident Evil 1, you could say. We've had Len Penny on stream a couple of times. If you know her, big advocate for the Scots language and lovely lady. I have heard the name before. I'll need to go and check them out. I have heard the name. It does ring a bell though. Wee one-man band. Oh, he is melodic. Yeah. So I write a lot of jingles and songs for the stream, and I do it live on stream as well. I took a break from doing it on stream for a while because I wanted to focus on doing gaming. But then I thought to myself, I want to introduce that back in. When I do a music composition stream though, it's very different to gaming. Sometimes I'm conscious of that, but I'm like, no, it is part of me. It's a really important part. And so I try and do a little bit of music composition. What I've been doing recently is I've tried to do a little bit of it, just maybe an hour or two, and then I'll start playing some games. So I don't know. It's all ideas. Ulster Scots. It's right. I feel like I've got a lot of cash to chat. Thank you very much for the follow. Very kind of Slowky. Thank you once again, Red, for the raid. Very cool. Very lovely to meet you. I have been in your stream before, by the way. Thank you very much, Raja, for the follow too. Let's go. Lead us to brighter days just begun. Thank you very much for the follow and welcome in as well. Lovely to have you here. Very kind. The one I can't do as well, you said, I've just butchered to other accents. That's funny, Cracky. I was doing some accents before you guys came in. I'm actually quite relieved that you guys missed it. Thankfully indeed. So there we go. But if you guys don't, make sure you go check out Red Headorama. I've been over in your stream before. I dropped you a follow on the back of a Chell raid a while ago, and I'll need to come in and say hello, but I really appreciate the raid, and they're obviously good friends with Vex and Chell and lovely people, so make sure you go over and drop a wee follow. We got you a shout out, didn't we? Did we do that? And we'll jump back into this game that looks very much like Resident Evil. No, we did get a shout out. Oh no, I have tabbed out. I wonder. Oh no, the control's working. Right, that's good. Right, here we go then. Well, we'll continue the madness. We'll just see we've not missed anything. Play the jingle. Right, nothing. Play the jingle. Oh, you're talking about the heavy one, Sad Ghoul. Right, so you're hearing all these kind of happy, I think that's the one that Sadgo wants to hear. You're hearing all these kind of happy jingles that I made, but I did write like Sadgo wanted me to write basically a doom metal one for him. And yeah, we'll let you see my heavy side. This is my heavy side for anybody that wants to mosh out. But yes, go get yourself some food, everybody. Everybody who's came in with the raid, please do go and do what you need to do. You laugh a lot. If you miss chat from me, never upset. No, well, there you go. I appreciate that, Slowkey. It's absolutely appreciated, regardless. And yeah, I know it can happen, doesn't it? Say hello to your baby. Love to make more connections. Well, there you go. How lovely. How lovely. Yes, go get some food, Sriracha. And thank you once again. Very, very much appreciated. Thank you, folks. And here, for anybody that wants to hear me playing doom metal, we wrote this on stream a couple of weeks ago now. Maybe less than that. Check this out. It's a wee short one. And we'll get back into the game. Sorry, the wrong one. There you go. That's about Sadgul, aka Von Holio Gape. There we are. Lovely. What a lovely name. Right, let me just see. I'm just going to put the volume up of this game as well, actually. That was something I was looking to do. Let me just see. Okay. There we go. That's me. Yes. I've done a wee bit of mixing on it, but it's not done, obviously. It's not done, but I got to a point where I'm like, right, you can actually hear what the drums are playing now. And stuff. It's quite a mad wee tune, isn't it? Mad wee tune. Okay, so we have some ammo, we've got a gun, and we've got a mansion to explore. We've not long got into this. It's really not been too long. I don't have a map. I would really enjoy if I had a map of some kind. But yeah, at least 50 hours mixing and cut. No, well the thing is, Mushy, I feel like the days are gone now. I really do. No, I'm like, no, I know, but I feel like that was me 2-3 years ago, but I feel like I actually know how to mix now. I've got a process to it. Whereas I never knew how to do it before. Not to say that I will only do it and then undo things. I probably will. But I just mean that 2 or 3 years ago, I literally had no idea. I mean, I would make things sound good, but since then, I've watched and I've read all about different types of plugins over months, just learning. So now, and also just try to learn how to mix and stuff, so. I didn't know what glue compression was. Didn't know all these kind of wee things. Didn't know how to... That a compressor and a limiter are actually just the same thing, really. Camera angles are creepy. Yeah, well that's it. It's very fixed angle, isn't it? It's... If you've ever played Resident Evil 0 or the original 1, 2, or 3 Resident Evils, very much like this. Same with Silent Hill 1, Silent Hill 2, things like that. Although the camera does move in those games. The marble bust of a woman. Still having the idea of just tweaking over the best. Well, do you know, a lot of people do that, and there's nothing wrong with that, I suppose. Like, I overly fucking analyse everything. Absolutely. If it sounds good, it's fucking good. Well, that's it. And, aye. I'm just like, I feel like I've exhausted myself doing that much here, that I've learned a lot. I've learned how a lot of the wee fun, like, tools work and what they do. But now I'm at a point where I'm just so exhausted by it. The idea of mixing the same tune for 50 hours. I'm going to do everything in my power not to do that. And that's why I've got a big template now. And I've got all the plugins where I want it to be. And I'm like, right, I'll put that there. And then there's that. Need to clean that up. We'll do this, clean that up, clean everything up. And just start to decide where things are going to be. And then see when you start panning things, it's like, fuck. So much space. All that stuff. One thing I do need to get better though, they always kind of say about when you're mixing, to mix in mono and then do it stereo. Or if you're doing it in stereo, make sure the mono one sounds alright. I need to get better at checking that. But there's different ways of doing that as well. But anyway, that's a whole bag of worms that I don't want to open. Because that's all I'll talk about for the next. Yeah, make sure mono summons good. I've heard, see about 2 or 3 years ago, I let some guy, I was talking to him about loads of sound stuff, and I let him hear something and he put it in, and the very first thing he did was he checked it and he was like, oh, that's weird. And I had put a plug-in on the master bus that had a stereo effect, and I just gave it all a stereo effect. So like, obviously you want like your bass guitar and your kick probably, and your vocals doing the center, like things like that. But I had just fucking widened everything out. We could say it was 3 years ago, so it doesn't seem so bad. But I don't actually remember when it was, but I've learned so much over the last 3 years when it comes to mixing. It's unbelievable. There's things. And I'm not saying I'm good at it still, but you live and learn. Exactly. You live and learn. And at the time, I thought everything was all good. But now I've got in my template a plugin that allows me to change it to mono and go back to stereo. It's a free plugin, actually. Plugin Alliance. Actually don't play horror games much. No worries. That's cool, Slowkey. I prefer to watch someone more brave like you or Chell. Well, there you go. You'll get plenty of horror games for me and Chell. And I know Chell was saying that they were going to be playing some Resident Evil again at some point soon. That's exciting. I've not actually fought against anybody in this yet. Oh, well, that's it. Sad girl. See, Cardboard, great friend of mine. He done like a course run sound engineering in like 2011 or something, 2010. And he's there's a lot of things that have changed since then. I can imagine. Man with a sad face. One thing that I'm really not confident in at all is live audio stuff, though. I know that is probably your absolute forte, Clarkio. But mic placements and all these kind of things, I can only. I don't know. I've tried to develop skills so I can write some music and I can make it sound good. That's when I done sound production 2011. There you go, Mark. That's amazing. Maybe I don't know if it was 2011 exactly, but I'd let learn my job. I'd be fucked if I were still shite. Well, that's it. But you're obviously really good at it because you clearly work on with high profile stuff and that. So there we go. We read this letter earlier, which is really cool. Really cool. Another thing that I've been really kind of working on a wee bit is I've got like this drum kit recording thing, and it was about just like the phase and all that. I know we spoke about that before, with like the snare drum and the mic at the top, the mic at the bottom, and you always invert one of them because of they're facing in different directions, so they'll be the opposite kind of polarity and stuff. I kind of know that, but Aye, just wee things like that, try to get the phase thing good. Mark just busts heads and makes sweet ambient tunes. Mark does everything. Mark does everything. Is there any way we can get upstairs here? Logs are placed in the fireplace. Can we light that? We don't have a lighter. I really enjoy the environment here. But I don't know what I'm looking at. I've got ammo. There's a lot of doors. But I think these games are naturally like that. This style anyway. You go into the area and you just have to kind of figure it all out. I'm impressed that you care about polarity. Well, there you go. I do know some stuff. I know some wee bits and bobs. It's got the circle with a line through it, diagonal line. Always got to look for that. Oh, save and rest. Oh, it's a save point.
On we go.
There you go, Clarko, there you go. I'm sometimes conscious when I speak to you about audio stuff that, like, for me, it's a hobby, a very, very passionate, strong hobby. But I know for you, it's like, it's literally your job. So it'll be like, oh, like, it'll actually just be like work chat a wee bit for you. Which, then again, what you do for a job is really, really cool. So maybe it is quite fun to talk about that stuff to some degree. But I can imagine it's a wee bit worky as well. But saying that, you hear about people that play music. I've heard there's some musicians who, if they do music for a living, they didn't listen to music when they're off. But then there's other people who are really passionate and they collect. Like, there's some musicians that I love and follow, and it's like they've got big vinyl collections, CD collections, and they just live it through and through. But then there's some people, I know, like yourself, Sadgo, you do music as well, which is fucking awesome. Music all the time, man. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. But I have heard of, like, people who they'll be like, oh, don't listen to music when I'm not doing this and that. So wait a minute, I'm just going to read this. But I like talking about that stuff. Nice, Clarkio, nice. I'll talk your head off with it. I never asked when we met up with Alpaca. I never asked you about. I think it was today with like a balanced cable, and it was, you were going to tell me something about it. I can't remember what it was now. Anyway, Diane, August 16th, 1964. Sorry, folks, we're getting quite distracted. There's certain subjects that if you ask me about in the stream, there is a high chance of derailing the stream, and one of them is audio production. It is, so there we go. But sometimes it's nice to chat about things that you're passionate about, eh? I also love horror games and all that as well, of course. But it's easy to be derailed with these things. So I'm excited, as in I'm exhausted. The move is finally over. Since the decline of my family, the Moorcroft family, Robert has not stopped supporting me in my intention to move into my beloved Hector's residence. Yeah, there you go. 2 hours later, indeed, Vine. You know it too well. Couldn't it be me? Audio derail, indeed. Proper derailed. So he is not only an outstanding butler, but also an exceptional advisor. So he personally asked to accompany me to continue serving the family within the Foley residence. That's the name of the place, the Foley residence. This is how my new life begins. So I feel tormented. I honestly wouldn't know how to put words to my feelings. The pain that the twins gave me just a year ago has faded, changed into a darker feeling. Kane seems to have become as attached to me as a Hector, but this child and his disgraced face disgust me to an unfathomable extent. His brother is colder and more distant, which I confess doesn't displease me at all. There is no point in lying about it. It is not the life. This is not the life I wanted. Hector is taken by his research as much as by his patience. I don't blame him. His dedication is fascinating, but it's also exhausting. Diane, March 12th, 1967. I got the verdict last week, and Diana could never give birth. Despite their efforts, every day I see these two retarded beings wandering around the house. It reminds me of this punishment. They are the only 2 children I will ever have. Hector is like a father to them, but I never got attached to either. I think he should have left them where he found them. The one who abandoned them had her reasons, and understand her more every day watching them grow. and they are monstrous. My beloved Hector says he can do anything for me, that he found something to cure me, but I feel myself weakening. Interesting. So there's no a bit of an illness and stuff going on there. And then a photo of a woman on a boat there just drifting away. Interesting. The music has suddenly got a wee bit of a thing going for it in this area as well, which I quite like. I think that was a big thing about the old school Resi games is the music, so if you can add that in, that really makes a big difference. If I save this as well, I don't know if it's an autosave. Like, it must be. I click on that and then I sort of vanish and come back. Welcome back, Slokey. Is your name Hammond? So, I am by name Hammond. It's part of my name. You can call me Ham, Hammy, Hammond, Melodic. They're usually the most common ones. Any of those four are the most common. I do find that my name... I've been streaming for 4 years now, and I've had many occasions where I've thought to myself, I feel like my name's quite complicated, it's quite confusing. Wendy calls me Ham Jam, Melodic is the real one. If you pronounce melodic, Melodic, then sure. You've never met a Ham before, yeah. Well, there you go, there you go. I'm kind of like John Hammond out of Jurassic Park, or Richard Hammond out of Top Gear, whatever else. I'm Hammond by name. And it's also kind of a play on the Hammond organ, because I've got a Hammond organ in my intro tune, and I love organ as well. Cue people's jokes for the Hammond organ. I've had a few people make the jokes. Or about my organ. Cue the jokes. Now, usually when I say that kind of stuff, I get a joke. Melodic, I know, it's a good one. I know what you mean. My name's Lauren, which is basic, but my last name, sorry, I wouldn't say, oh, please, yeah, that's absolutely fine. Is one I need to spell slowly for people. Well, that's it. What I'm trying to say is Hammond's my last name. They were playing in my head. Brilliant, brilliant. And my first name is Melodic. That's my name. Haha. Right, well, we found a few bits and bobs, but I don't have any other wee things. What a name. I know, Wendy. I know. That's one of these things. I could just start using my first name on stream as well, but I'm at a point where anybody who know, I know that there's a lot of people in chat that probably do know what my name is, but I didn't just openly say it as well. I know some people aren't bothered about that stuff, some people are. It's that kind of way. I just kind of keep that separate. I like to hear people's middle names. There you go. Not everyone is comfortable sharing. Mine is Anne. I love that. I don't actually have a middle name, believe it or not. And I think part of the reason is because I know my dad got a middle name and he doesn't really like it. He wasn't overly a fan of it. And I think that maybe kind of had an effect, and it was just like, oh, middle names are stupid. Didn't bother getting one. Aha, that's beautiful, sad girl, beautiful. That works. Ham McHarmison, exactly. Look at this wee pal. Look at the wee friend. But you like, yeah. I bet it's Bartholomew, beautiful, beautiful. Imagine it was Melodic Bartholomew Hammond. You related to Richard Hammond? Of course. Imagine. I won't say it, but having listened to your music and reading info, well, this is the thing. Wendy, it is definitely available. It's definitely available out there. But for a complete random that stumbles across the stream who is toxic, then at least it keeps a bit of a barrier for them. I don't see too much going on here. We'll keep looking. Richard's brother lives local to me. Oh really? That's cool, Gandalf. That's really cool. Exactly, Wendy. Exactly. But I know that Masha knows my first name. That I don't know if you remember that. But there's some people, like, I know a lot of Mushy and Ghoul and all that know. And you can know too. Just join me in the Discord one night if I've had a few. To be honest, there might not be a situation where that happens again. Who knows? I probably will. Probably will at some point. I'm saying that because I've not had a drink for a month. Maybe I'll just keep it up. Maybe I won't. Okay, I don't know if I've been in here before. Imagine having Balls as your middle name. I gave you my car registration. Absolutely wonderful, Mark. Wonderful. Is that meant to have a funny hinky? Is any 14 a BJ? Like it's got ABJ, AB. There obviously something funny about it. Any 14, any 14 ABJ. I'm just wondering what the first bit, how that would tie into it, relating to a BJ. Knee 14. I don't know. ABJ. What? I was just like ABJ. I didn't get the NE1. Oh, 4, right? Oh, fuck's sake. Right, okay. I wasn't clicking there. I was like, I don't understand how I know, come on, I know, Wendy. I should have got that one. I never quite clicked with that one. God damn it. You silly sausage. Definitely a silly sausage. That is guaranteed. I was like, I get that BJ bit. That's so smart. I know. Oh, damn, we've got our first zombie. Oh, no. First zombie encounter. Right. Oh, no, there's more than one. I'm making mine is blown. Well, there you go. We've actually, believe it or not, we've actually got quite a few Americans in chat. Oh, when? Oh, fuck. Wait a minute. I was going to say Wendy's American, but actually, you're both, aren't you? Canadian and American. Technically, well, citizenship-wise. Right, fuck, let's go. Oh, man, we're going to get absolutely wasted here. We just died. I remember you, Wendy. I remember all that stuff. Of course I do. I remember that because I'm sure I'd brought it up a few times, and I've actually committed it to memory at this point. I've committed it to memory. I've known you for that long enough now. Known you for long enough. Unbelievable, isn't it? Stops docs in chat. I know. I'm not going to say it, but I know your first name as well, Mushy. But I know that you said you've always been called that. But that was obviously for a long time ago. Wait, what? Sad girl saying aye. Sad girl doesn't apparently. But I think people call you Mushy though anyway. You're in the PNW area of the US. I love nature. What's the PNW area again? I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think where that would. I was like Pennsylvania. I'm like Pacific Northwest. Is that what that is? Is that like Seattle and stuff? Is it up the top left? Is that what that is? Oh yeah, it was Wendy. There we go. It clicked. Because I know Chell's up that kind of way. Are you up sort of Chell's way then? Well, yes, look at you. It was in there for sure. It just took me a wee second. Yeah, so that means that you're going to be, if you're in the same time zone as Chell, you're going to be 8 hours. Oh, no, nothing at all. I try so hard not to talk. But the thing is, I'm in Scotland, and that's in the UK. And Scotland is probably the same size as the state that you live in, so... My brother's a streamer, a doxing me is doxing him. But yes, I see Chell IRL. That's amazing, Slokey. Honestly, we're all easy here. Yeah, it's such a good point. It's basically the same thing. The same amount of land. Let me Google that. Size of Scotland versus Washington. Size of Scotland. Oh, I've done it in capitals by accident. State of Washington. Look at that. Look at that. 71,300 square miles. In Scotland is 77. So basically, your state is equivalent to my country, size-wise, almost. So there we go. There you go. Scotland is 0.83 times. I don't know. There we go. Other cool map. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that would be awesome, Wendy. I'd love to see that. That's so weird to think about. Oh, it's that weird, isn't it? But I guess with the new United Kingdom, well, I guess we're kind of split up into 4 different countries. Whereas with the United States, you guys are split up in, I guess we're different kingdoms. You guys are different states. So you've got all your different states. But obviously we're a lot smaller. But we're like 4 countries. And the one where you guys are obviously all your states. Let's have a wee look at this. Scotland size comparison. Wow. Look at all these comparisons that we can make. Unbelievable. So there we go. And we've got different countries that you can look at as well. US states. Look at this, the size of Scotland. Texas is massive state, obviously. I think that's the biggest one. So, tiny. Colorado. But then if we go down there, look at that. Isn't that interesting? So, yeah, Scotland is smaller. It's 0.83, it said. Oh, but this is saying it's 2.63 times as big. I mean, we're getting different information for all kinds of things. Wisconsin is where Wendy's at. 2.6. So is that not wild? The country that I live in is tiny in comparison. You could argue, like, obviously, you can look at the UK and you've got England and Wales and Northern Ireland, all that. I know, I know, the US is fucking huge. But if you look at maybe Europe versus the US, then it becomes a bit more comparable, probably. Which is wild. But yeah, I live on I live on an island. Live on the border of 2 states. Nice. Oh, I bet you that's really good. That's really good. Yeah, because you'll get all the different rules and stuff. That's a very cool link. Find Rhode Island, right, that's more like it. There we go. Yeah, I've closed it down now, but is Rhode Island, I'm guessing that's quite, is that big, is that small? I don't know, actually. Right, so I need to go back to the area that we were just at where that creature was. I feel like I've been on partially the lost side of this game at the moment, but it's fine though, because I feel like that's part of the experience of playing these games, is like, you especially if it's a first playthrough, there is going to be a lot of exploration. Oh, but it's tiny. That's cool. But yeah. But I've been to a few states before. I've been over to America. But there's many that I've not been to, and I've never been up the sort of, well, up that way. Since I'm a big lover of music, I would love to go to Seattle one day, because I would love to see what the vibe is, where the grunge scene sort of came from. I'd love to get a bit of the vibe in Seattle. And it's probably kind of like Black Sabbath and Birmingham back in the day. It's just quite cold and depressing, and it makes for music that can be kind of like that. And I feel like it'd probably be quite a familiar atmosphere. It's probably, you guys probably have similar weather to here. I've only been to 4 states, don't travel much. Nothing wrong with that. At least you can travel to 2 quite easily. I love to see Seattle. Yes, indeed. I'd love to go to Atoll one day. I would love to go to Atoll, especially. I'd love to see Atoll. But no, I I've never been to Canada before as well. I'd like to go there. I've not been to Wisconsin, but I would love to, and I would eat lots and lots of cheese. Does Wisconsin have the best cheese? Speaking of cheese there, it made me think of Chell a wee bit, because Chell knows everything about cheese. If you guys ever want to know anything about cheese, ask Chell. Yes, go to Wisconsin, Minnesota. Absolutely psych. You're up that way as well, aren't you? Chell and cheese and saying, I know, absolutely. That's amazing. Oh, wait a minute, I died.
Let go.
Yeah, I remember when she did like a rank the cheese thing, and I was like, oh my god, there's so much cheese. How can there be this many cheeses? Right, okay. Okay, we've got a little bit of thing. Ah, that's right, psych. Oh, I'm gonna die. That's so cool. So yeah, you're right up the north. Yeah, I like cheese. I really like cheese too. Oh my god. Folks, I'm going to need to have some broccoli and cheese after stream. As one of my favourite post-stream snacks is broccoli and cheese. As ridiculous as that seems for some people, it is. It is my absolute favourite post-stream snack at the moment. You're eating cheese right now? Oh my god, sounds so delicious. Yeah, customer service, so any question a human could ask, probably heard that. That's amazing. That's amazing. I know that Chell was... I know that Wild T, who is away out there now, but I know that she's been asking Chell a lot of questions about it, because she's really passionate about cheese, and I found it quite interesting because she wanted something that would maybe cause less of a sort of lactose response, like now you can get lactose intolerance and things, just stuff that are a bit more easy on the stomach and that. And supposedly aged cheese, older cheese, has got less of that in it, and it's like a big revolution to be like, oh my god, you can have mature older cheese and that'll kind of have less of an effect in that way. I thought that was absolutely fascinating. I didn't know that myself. Like, what's this? A vial of strange liquid. And that was Chell that kind of knew that. The sharper the better for that. Interesting. Judith is nice. Good to know. Should really change their name to Swissconstant. Haha. You didn't know that? Well, there you go. Some cheese facts. Stop all the shiting in green. They're tastier the older they are. Well, there you go. So just eat lots of old cheese. It's like a fine wine. I'm just going to use this. Oh my god. I thought that was going to heal me. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, it didn't heal me. Basement key. We're still wounded, unfortunately. What, a leech? What the hell is a leech going to do? Using it recovers significant quantum health. But, because fatigue prevents proper movement. Okay. Okay. Interesting, that's a little bit different. But maybe it means that if you're in a fight and you heal, it's going to have an effect on you. That's probably why they've done that. Cool. Yeah, I'm in the mood to eat some old school cheese, actually. Some old, nice and, yeah, matured cheese. I might try and get some tomorrow as a wee treat. If I can find any. All the lactose intolerant friends I know will eat cheese, then suffer the next day. But say, worth it, would do it again. Oh yeah, for sure. Cheese is that good. But there you go. It goes to show that it might be less of an effect if you do get an older cheese. Good strong cheddars. Yum yum yum. Oh, I'm feeling hungry for cheese now. Practice of however you say that, hirudotherapy. In the past, leeches have proved to be an effective treatment for a number of conditions, including battle wounds. During feeding, leeches secrete a complex mixture of different biologically and pharmacologically active substances into the wound. I personally modified and cultured leeches to improve their pharmaceutical properties by increasing the level of hirudin in their salvia. Dr. Hector Foley. So, is a doctor who owns, it was some sort of doctor up to no good. This is his residence, the Foley residence. They've been doing all sorts of experiments and stuff by the looks. What is that thing? It's not even human. It looks a little bit strange, and I've got a horrible feeling that we're probably going to come across something like that later on and have to fight it. But we'll just have to wait and see. Advice for the garlic and herb cheddar for the cheese bar in Tesco. That sounds amazing. I'll keep that in mind. Cheese and crackers. Oh, such a good snack. Agreed. When you're counting calories, especially if you get good cheeses. Sounds like a nice combo. For sure. Silver skin onion cheddar. But it's so rich, can only eat crackers, worth maybe a couple of days. I've not had cheese and crackers for a long time, actually. So good. Well, there's something going on here. A body under a sheet. It must have been there for a while. The smell is unpleasant. Not very good. Not very good at all. But we did get a basement key, folks. We did get a basement key. We got quite a lot out of this room, actually. This has been a big step forward. The medical office there. All the paintings. That one's quite creepy. It's quite a creepy wee painting there. Ooh. I have got a cheesemonger on speed dial. I do now. I don't know. I don't necessarily on speed dial, but Chell is 8 hours behind for a start. So time zone wise, already got to be a bit conscious of that. It's just mad, isn't it? Mad. 8 hours. You'll be the same, Slokey. I haven't. Well, it's currently 20. It's 1:30 in the morning here. I'll probably blow your mind, unless you already knew that. But I'm quite a late streamer, which is great. I love to be up late. Nothing special. Only see the forest through the window. 69 Harold. That's a crime goal. But no, honestly, if any of you guys do what day is it today? It's Thursday. Chell will be streaming in half an hour. Maybe we could raid into her. Ask her. She got her hair dyed and that. Ask her all the cheese questions. Boom, bam, 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 bam. It's Friday. Well, it's technically Friday. That's true. It's one of those things, eh? I think you get two different kind of mindsets. You've got the it doesn't change day until I go to sleep and wake back up mindset, which is where I usually exist. Even though it's obviously not the case. I like to exist in that area. And then you got obviously you've got the next day kind of one. Are you the same, Wendy? I like to. It doesn't change day till I wake up properly. Even if I'm awake late. My head just doesn't adjust. Is anybody else like that? I see it's not the next day until sleep or the sun comes up. Well, there you go. If the sun comes up, that's a really good saying. It's like, I like that. I've never thought about that before. I like that, actually. Is that if I ever hear Nixie speaking about the day, like, see when it gets to like 1 minute past midnight, Nixie's already like on to Friday, and is like, if she's working, she'll be like, oh, I'm working today, like 1 minute past midnight. It's just like some people are very particular and on point with that stuff. For me, it's just I don't like that. That's rich coming from me because I don't know what day it is half the time. That's brilliant. Well, there you go. I can imagine with the night shift, it'll probably throw you off quite a lot with that stuff. Stephen Flo. Not tomorrow till you wake up too fine. That's fair. It's interesting that, but it is technically the next day. It's always been something that's kind of blown my mind. Also, where the hell is the basement? A simple key. The word basement is etched. I don't have a map. And I don't know where the basement will be. But if we explore enough, we might find it. Even Flo. Don't encourage her. Right. We've got half an hour to go. Roughly. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a short wee break. I'm actually gonna start preparations for my food. We'll just do a short wee break, everybody. If you're and we'll be back. And then we'll go for a little bit longer. But yeah. Because of the time, I'm like, if I put some food on in the background, I'll put it in the oven for 25 minutes. We. I say we all the time. I say words like we. Like, I'm trying to think of typical words. The thing is with we, that's spread all over the UK now. You get a lot of people from like England and all these other places that say it. And I feel like Scottish and Irish people do have a lot of parallels when it comes to these words. So like, yeah, I guess you could say that it's kind of Irish as well, saying we. A wee laddie. A wee laddie. Sad girl's just a wee laddie. He's just a wee laddie. He's a big laddie. Stop it. 33 times. You've got wee, laddie, lassie. I remember T saying that to me, lassie. He was like, oh, I've never actually heard people say lassie. Like that, like actually, properly. I thought it was just that kind of thing that was said. I was like, aye, la. It's got the lassie in it. Well, so many of you Brits that I say we IRL now, that's amazing. Yeah, we's really spread over. Small but wide. Yeah, fuck. Absolute tank, sad girl. Absolute tank. Peppers and cheese. To be honest, sad girl, in my head, I haven't actually formulated your height. Like, I don't know. You'll tell me your height, but my brain doesn't register. When I meet you in person, which will happen at some point, for me, it'll be, yeah, I'll finally register that, but I don't have, my brain just can't comprehend it. Gonna get in trouble. I probably will, Mark. I call folk ruin my own age lassies. Well, that's it. I say lassie all the time. I'm a girl. I want to be a lassie. That's so cute. Well, you're a lassie. If that's the case, if you're a girl, you're a lassie. Or what's the lassie in that game? Or what's the lassie? What was that lassie in the Twitch chat? So there you go. But we say that as kind of the equivalent. I mean, I can swap here and there, but it's definitely one. And laddie would be the sort of male equivalent. This year for sure, it's got to be sad girl's got to be. When you see me and Zian Small Arm, you understand why I'm the way I am. That's just ridiculous. We shall pat him on the head. Ridiculous. We will get a meetup thing going though. It'll be beautiful. We taught Wendy how to say twat and we. There you go. The plan is working, taking over. Right, everybody, I'm going to do a quick BRB. If you're enjoying the stream, consider checking it on my socials. We do have them there. It will just be a little ad break. Yeah, I'll be right back. We'll see you soon. What the fuck? Come on. Make it. Make the jump. Yes. We made the jump. How did we manage that? I don't have crew 3. Yeah, it's over. We'll drop a wee good game in there. Maybe could have done something there. Whoa! Wait a minute. Whoa! Hit myself. I'm keeping a close eye out though. I've got one. RPG just. GG. I didn't expect it to kill the boss straight away there. Oh fuck. I missed it! Look how many bullets this guy's taken. He's just took 12. We're now into 15. What? Listen to the music. Oh, I just did a more trap. Unbelievable. No! I did that again. I just did that again. Oh! I actually got a fright there, I'm not joking. We got the book. Oh, there's so many herbs in this game, man. So many herbs.
My Roflcopter goes soy 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 soy.
Wait a minute. For 20 bits, that's what I see. Oh my god, what a shot! Get in there! Yes! Uh-oh. Oh, not good. Not good driving there. Unfortunate. Oh! Speaking of bad driving, I'll jump out here. I wonder if there's everybody's in there. I wonder if there's some that's up. All right, okay. What's going on? Fuck off! I know what you let me. He's just chasing me all the way. Oh! Oh! This beautiful pink love is in the air. Love is in the air. That's what the map's called. Love is in the air. Kind of like what's going on right now. Oh my god, there's so much wood.
No, I am not okay. You left me for so long.
I once played a game, and there was a law, and I said, Nemo, 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 Nemo. You're poisoned. Oh no, a giant moth, and I said, Nemo. So, it sounds like a drain. See, like you got a sink, and it's like you just imagine it struggling to drain the water out. It's like. Oh my god! I shot myself! Dark. I should have just looked through the keyhole. I'm just glad that Jimmy's not on this floor. I'm just glad that Jimmy's not on this floor. He's going to be here now. Oh! I knew it! I knew he was going to be there. And I still got a fright. Oh. I think we're good. I think we're clear. We're clear. Absolute pish. Dude, that was some serious skill there. Oh, penis. Oh, penis. The OP Ness. Loch Ness. OP Ness. 1 2 8 3 1 2 8 3 1 2 3 8 1 2 3 8 1 2 3. Bucket. I don't think I'm really meant to be here, but I'm trying to throw the bucket somewhere. Go bucket, go fly! Show us how to escape. Show us a way out. Show us how to be free. Show us how to be free. You go be free, bucket. You could go live. There we go, folks. Oh, yes. Okay, that is pretty loud. Let's turn that down a wee bit. I think that was pretty good. Okay, I think we landed that shot as well. I think we landed that. It was a big risk here trying to take the super shot, but we did. And I'm sure it hit the right place. The vag. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. I don't get how much like how can you be taking this much damage? It is unreal. It's actually unreal. I mean, see, and we're back. Thank you for your patience. Oh, that's me got some food cooking. I also got a wee tea. I don't know how long it will take me to drink. Oh, so that's good. I realised though the broccoli that I had is actually, there's something happening in my fridge now where it's just colder than it usually is. And I don't know if that's because of, like, I don't know why does anybody know why fridges are warmer or colder? Is there like actually a thing that you can adjust? You probably know, Mark. I'm like, I've had the fridge for a while, but it seems like if I put stuff in certain areas now, the fridge just seems colder. So the broccoli might just take a little bit longer. Either that or I need a new fridge. Sometimes freeze things, yeah. Sometimes they're like an oven. Well, there you go. But why do fridges fridge and why do freezers freeze? I'm asking all the big questions. All the big important ones. So yeah. But I feel like it's just got colder. And same with my freezer actually. I feel like the stuff that's frozen is more frozen than usual. There must be like a thing that I can adjust. Or either that, maybe I need to like, maybe there could be like certain ice that I need to like remove in the freezer anyway. I don't know. Who knows? Nobody. It's a mystery. None special, only see the forest through the window. We've not been up here yet. But it is locked. There's an inscription, the Serenity Snake. Interesting. The Serenity Snake. Right, this is, obviously we came up here, we got the basement key and all that. The fridge is, so when I moved in, the place that I'm in, there was a lot of refurbishment required. And the one thing that didn't get changed was the fridge and freezer. So the answer to that is it's probably pretty old. So yeah. The geriatric, you don't want those geriatric fridges. It's just one of these, it's kind of built into like the units and stuff. So it's like, that's kind of the thing. I think that's kind of why it's been left at the moment, because it is kind of built in. Blocked air vents, old door seals, dirty condenser coils. There's quite a lot to it. That's interesting. Well, over the last few months, I've noticed certain areas of the fridge could now lead to things getting a wee bit frosty. Where like a lot of it's fine, but it's just that I feel like it's been a thing that's started to happen more recently, which I never used to do, but maybe it is one of these age things that where maybe I should remember that. Interesting. I need to keep that in mind. But maybe it's the fact it's built into like a a unit, but maybe it wouldn't be too hard to change. But the real answer is that it was here when I moved in. So, like, and I've lived where I've lived for a good few years now. Not quite double digits, but easy to pop out of built-in. Well, there you go. Well, it is kind of built in, but when you open it up, I guess it's got the fridge kind of door there as well, and then you can, I guess they are kind of attached. So it's probably just a matter of detaching it and then actually just taking it out. I have to look around the house, maybe I could find something. Yeah, so I can't go out the front door. I'm really looking for the basement because we've got the basement key, so that's one to keep in mind. We have managed to acquire some ammo, which is nice. Maybe I can combine these. No, it looks like 8 is the max ammo. Can I combine them? No. Right, I'll say. So they've got to be carried in 8 portions of 8, which is fair enough. But where would said basement lead to? Well, that's something I'll keep in mind anyway. Something to keep in mind for the fridge. On the fridge front, that it's definitely showing signs of going out into the bin. Showing signs. Right, let's go into another one. Bam, bam. Oh, delicious mushrooms! All the talky food get you going. Delish. Love that. Toast and a fried egg. Sounds lovely. Have you got pepper on that? Any salt, pepper? Salt and pepper. Right, I don't see any. We already read that earlier. Right, okay. I don't see anything too specific going on here, so we'll just head out. You're in the kitchen because the food talk. Yes, Mark, amazing. And sometimes the chat just goes that way, doesn't it? But who doesn't love food? It really is one of these things. I think it was that we started talking about cheese, and then before we know it, that was it, man. Once you break the cheese talk out, that's it. There is no hope. Oh, there's a lot of creatures here. We should probably run past them, actually. That's maybe a good sign that we're going the right way. We're going the right way. I mean, that looks like the basement, doesn't it? Managed to steal Mushy's patter while she was away. Only way it can be done. Absolutely fine. You just got to get a little bit of the patter here and there. Top tier patter. Oh, we've got so much ammo right now. Interesting. Today's dinner, I mean, well, there you go. It's easy to miss. I can't say anything. Believe it or not, it's my dinner as well. I had a massive lunch though. A massive lunch, so like I wasn't hungry earlier. It's not really my dinner, I mean. That'd be nice. Ooh. But this is going to be my second meal today. Oh. So really not, yeah. But like I said, the lunch that I had was basically breakfast and dinner. Oh, you're prepping for dinner later on? Ah, I see. Ah, you're just prepping because you've got that sort of urge to get cooking. Amazing. It's fun. Oh, the door's open. And cooking can be really fun if you get into it. Be good. So all these doors shouldn't be open now. They were closed earlier. Oh, and there's the lighter from before that the other character had. I don't have any room at this point, so I wonder if there is like some sort of storage option, or if we're going to have to use our gun a wee bit. Right, that's locked. Hey, we're starting to get somewhere. Told someone else to do it. Hey, I would be wrong. Ha 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 ha. Of course. Yeah, go prep your dinner. But yeah, I mean, it'll be less hassle tomorrow. Spicy cheese for Lidl. Oh, fucking yes, sad girl. Absolutely, man. I'm with you on that one. I've tried. Well, I've tried various different kind of ones, but I'm all up for that. Sounds fucking good to me. Oh, look at this wee painting on the wall. Green snake painting. Oh, but my inventory's full. So what am I going to do about that then? Well, we can reload our gun. There we are. Right. A faded painting of a green snake. The wooden frame has several scratches on the back. Looks like it can be placed somewhere. Okay, where are we going to put said painting of Snaky Boy? Where is Snaky Boy going? Oh, we can store stuff. That's what I like to see. I don't know if we should be carrying the painting about, but I do think that there might be a use for it. Pressing. The lantern flame sways away. Oh no. Alright. I was wondering if that means that I can't save anymore, but no, it's fine. I've also got a flask. A vial of a strange liquid creates gas on contact. Right. And instantly kills nearby enemies. We wasted that. We wasted one of those earlier, if you guys remember. It was absolutely a shame. But I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure what it did. And there's only one way to find out. Is by actually just dropping it. You just drop it and you just wait and see. You wait and see how it works. And yeah, it made my character dizzy. Leech has been added. Oh, so we've got a leech as well. How interesting, eh? The leeches are your healing items. So this is quite good. This is our, I guess our, this is our chest. If you want to call it that. This is our save room. Nice. Very, very good. Love it. Oh, do you like the music? The music very stellar. It's very nice. Very nice. I've been certainly enjoying that. I guess that's the safe room music. If that's going to be the case, we'll find out, but it's definitely got a bit of a safe room thing going for it, which is cool. I'm just thinking back to the last few streams. I still can't believe that we got through Parasite Eve, folks. How mental was that game? Was that not just something else? Hey, Super Noise! Let's go! Hello there. Welcome. Hope you had a fantastic stream, Super Notice. Very much appreciate that. Thank you very much for the shout out edge there as well. Vine. Hello there, everybody. Hope it was an absolute cracker. How's the game going? It's going well. We're not actually that far into it. Let me see if I can find out what you were playing. Oh, it doesn't actually say. Would this say? Let me just check something. Hey, Tom as well. Oh, there we are. Sniper Elite. It's changed my life. It's Malcolm Tom once again. Tom.
Hammy.
Thank you so much for 39 months of support as well. Super Nods for the raid. Tom, 39 months. How the hell did that happen, Tom? I just want to say thank you for continuing to be a subscriber at this channel. It really means a lot to me. It really supports the channel. And you've been here for over 3 years at this time, Tom. And I just thank you. Thank you. Very, very kind. That's definitely like unbelievable. Very, very big thank you. And Super Notice, how the hell was Sniper Elite Resistance? I hope you enjoyed it. For anybody that's came in, if you guys don't know me, I'm Melodic Hammond and I love loads of horror games. I love music. We do a good variety here, but yeah, definitely an emphasis on horror and lots of Resident Evil, things like that. We are currently playing a game called, well, it just only came out recently, but it's called The Mute House. Indie game, indie dev. It's been very fun, very cool actually. We've been playing it for a couple hours, maybe 2 hours or so. Couple hours. And it's been a lot of fun. You had a great night? Nice one. Nice, glad to hear it. Well, thank you once again. Definitely dropped stealth element. Oh, tell me about it. When I play these games, I'm not always the best at being too stealthy. I'm pretty bad. Yeah, you came with Super Noise. That's amazing, Tom. I was wondering that. Lurking in the background. Awesome. Well, thank you very much. yeah, seen what Sniper Elite is like. Well, very cool. And yeah, folks, make sure, feel free to go check out Super Notice. Drop a wee cheeky follow. Sure you won't regret it. Thank you once again. But yeah, I'm glad that you Super Notice brought you over here, Tom. Very, very awesome. Very much appreciated. And I hope both of you guys are well. We've played maybe like a couple hours of this game at a very slow speed. If you were good at these games, I mean, if I really put my mind to it and was rushing it, I'm maybe half an hour into the game or something. If I was like to be rushing through this, but I'm taking my absolute sweet ass time. Also, there we are. The sound. I need to click on it. Let me see. Oh, I realised that the controller can work. It's interesting, right? So see when I've got the screen, when I'm not clicking on the screen, if I click back on it with the mouse, I need to use the mouse and keyboard. If I use the controller, it'll connect to the controller. So that's but in a weird sort of way, I need to connect with the mouse in order to get the sound. But then when I do that, the controller's not working. Let me see. How would I get around that? It's been slightly strange. Yeah, one thing I will say is I do have food in the oven, and I'm probably not going to be alive for too much longer in the grand scheme of things, but I do really appreciate the raid. Oh no, we're good, we're sorted. But we will go for a bit more, of course. But this, yeah, it's kind of like Resident Evil 1 a little bit, this. We're with the APD. So what have we obtained? We've got that painting. I wonder where the hell that painting needs to go. That could be anywhere. The purpose of going down in the basement could be primarily to get that painting and then bring it upstairs, or maybe the painting's for a thing that's downstairs. Like, we really are at a point where anything's possible. Nothing is certain. Should it's terrifying that, see when you go to the pause screen and it doesn't, you go to the pause screen and it doesn't stop the zombies from coming at you. It's terrifying, honestly. Terrifying. Bam 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 bam. Is this door? Is this door open? Yeah, so that's where we came from. Am I going in circles here? Wait a minute, it is technically right. So this does loop around, right? Okay. Oh no, that was not a good place to reload. That was a bad place to reload.
Go.
Nope. No, thank you. No, thank you. Oh, there's a key. Oh, yes. Library key. Okay. That sounds good to me. Let's get up to the library then. If we've got a library key, let's go. Because I know where that is. I just need to remember how to get out of here. Have I unequipped my weapon? No, I've not. Right, okay. So I could use that. Do you know what? I'll just take them out. There we go. Lovely. Well, at least we've cleaned this area up a little bit. Ooh. Oh, we got some ammo there. Ah, so you must drop ammo when you get attacked. That's interesting. There's definitely an element in that. Element of dropping ammo. God damn. But yeah, here we are. We're now able to head back upstairs. Because, well, before we had the painting and I'm like, is that definitely for upstairs or is it for here? Also, why are all the lights out? Interesting. That's quite terrifying. But yeah, we've got a key for a room that I know where to use it, which is a big one. So that's going to be wonderful. Oh my god. These guys were here before, but I just forgot. The place is starting to flood out with creatures where before I was running about and it's quite quiet. Oh, things are flashing. Oh, I thought that was flashing there, but it's not. It's just the lighter. The lighter being all flashy. Let's get up to that library, which I believe was just upstairs and it was nearby here. I could be wrong. I'm sure it said library next to it though. But for anybody who's just seen this for the first time, this game did only just come out on Monday, I believe it was. Indie game, indie dev. Very, very Resident Evil-like, Tormented Souls-like, all that jazz. Oh damn, it's not working. It's locked on the other side. So it looks like we're going to have to find a way into the library from the other direction, which is a little bit unfortunate actually. It's a little bit on the unfortunate side. Okay. Fair. Maybe we'll need to come back for that. Come back to it. I'm trying to remember. That's where we just came from, wasn't it? I'm just having a little look about. Right. So this is the other save room, basically. Haha, having a wee dance. Right, the lantern flame sways calmly. Lovely.
Here we go.
Well, I'm thinking to myself, folks, like I said, I do have some food in the oven. I feel like it's been a little while since we did. Let me just check. When did I go for the food? I feel like I've lost track of time. It wasn't that long ago. Or no, was it? It was 20... It's been about 20 minutes, actually. Maybe what we'll do is we'll wind down now because it's after 2 o'clock. It's after 2 and yeah, I don't want to not get up tomorrow because I need to get up a wee bit earlier than I would normally have to because I don't have my SIM card and all these things. I don't even know where my phone is actually. Hopefully lying about somewhere. But I hope you guys enjoyed. In terms of the YouTube stream, I'm just going to end this now. So everybody tuned in on the YouTubes, thank you very much.